My number 5 easiest boss in Cuphead is King Dice. Something you'll have to get good at early on in the game is the parry mechanic that lets you destroy pink objects without taking damage. At first, it might take a while to get the hang of it, but by the time you reach Mr. King Dice, the gamest in the land, you should be good at it. I don't think the mini-bosses are particularly hard if you know what you're doing, but even then, they're always in the same order, don't have more than 3 attack patterns, and at bare minimum, you only need to defeat 3 to face off against King Dice. Once he attacks, he himself only has 1 attack that only requires you to parry the pink cards. Do all this while still firing at him, and he's done for. My number 4 easiest boss is Werner Vermin. True, some of his patterns are a little tough at first, but once you see where all of his projectiles are going, this fight is done for. In his first phase, he attacks you from what I can only assume is a tomato soup can, which makes me glad I skipped lunch today, followed by killer bottle caps while he throws a flamethrower in your direction, and the battle ends with him controlling a giant cat whose attacks are also easy to dodge if you can anticipate falling objects quickly. My number 3 easiest boss is Sally Stageplay. Equip the smoke bomb for this and you're golden. All of her phases are incredibly easy to telegraph and even easier to avoid. Don't believe me? In her third phase, it literally spells out what attack she's about to carry out, giving you time to react accordingly and without any hesitation. What separates this battle from most of the other bosses is that Sally herself does only some of the dirty work. The rest is handled by her props, stagehand, and SAG-AFTRA babies hurling glass bottles at you. My number 2 easiest boss is the Root Pack. But the Root Pack is the easiest boss, I hear you typing. While that is the opinion and general consensus of most everyone who has played Cuphead, I have to disagree. The Root Pack consists of 3 characters, not phases, who, while the first 2 are easy to handle, cranks up the challenge slightly with the last character. This carrot sends out small, homing baby carrots your direction that can easily hurt you if you don't deal with them quickly. He's also the only member of the pack with 2 separate attacks, one being the aforementioned baby carrots, and the other being this weird eye beam thing, obviously paying homage to the fact that carrots are good for your eyesight. I just didn't know they could turn you psychic and make you, sell your soul to the devil. But who is the easiest boss, you ask? Well, my number 1 pick is undoubtedly Goopy Legrand, sometimes referred to as Goopy Legrande. All he does is bounce around, occasionally try to hit you, which you can either walk away from or duck under. And then he doubles in size, only to do the exact same pattern again, with the same way to avoid him again. The last phase, as long as you know when to run away, is a walk in the park, or should I say, a walk in the forest. Because of his predictability, and the fact that you can take him out with every weapon easily, Goopy, to me, personally, is the easiest boss in Cuphead.